Could free money change everything or ruin everything? Imagine waking up and getting paid just to exist. No pressure, no struggle, no reason to push. Sounds good, right? Or does that kill the very thing that makes you who you are? My people, thank you for joining me. It's just a paper boy. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here before, then you already know, man. I appreciate your support. I come across this video and it just stood out to me because it's something that I've heard of before, but it's drifted off into the background and I've totally forgotten about it. But I see this video and I said, you know what? This just ties in with why I'm so, is it passionate? Yeah, call it passionate. It's why I'm so passionate about building a personal brand and why you should build yourself a personal brand based on anything that you're interested in. Honestly, it could be anything. You know, there's people out there collecting stamps, anything, collecting ants, whatever it may be, I don't know. Whatever interest you have, whatever hobby, just start documenting it, man, and sharing it, because we are entering a world where we're losing touch. The human touch will fade eventually, you know? And the ones who remain in touch are going to be the ones with the upper hand. The ones with the personal brands are going to be the ones with the upper hand, I believe. It's just what I see, you know? That's what's caught my attention with this whole UBI. Guys, I'm sorry to interrupt, but go and grab my free 7-day reset ebook. The link is in the bio. Now let's get back to this. Universal basic income, where they know that jobs will be obsolete, many jobs will be obsolete, and they know that the people are going to need to survive. So their solution to that is a universal basic income. And you have to ask yourself, it sounds good, money for nothing. But if you're someone who's active, someone who likes to create, someone who likes to be busy, getting money for nothing is only gonna hit the sweet spot for so long. I'll be real. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, let's get into this, man.
So there's this really radical idea that's starting to get some serious attention here in the UK, just giving everyone a regular, unconditional income. Now, it's not a new idea, but it's being supercharged by a force that's about to reshape our entire world: artificial intelligence. So the big question is, could universal basic income actually be the UK's answer to the AI revolution?
And I'll be honest with you, the shift that this is about to produce, it's going to be major, man. It's going to be like the Industrial Revolution, you know? This is the AI revolution. Something like this has never happened in our lifetime, like, well, my age group, do you know what I mean? To be fair, the internet happened. But personally, I feel like this is going to be even bigger than the internet. This is, you know, with the internet, people were building websites and, do you know what I mean? Like, there were still jobs available, but with this AI revolution, it's stripping jobs, man. You know what I mean? I've got friends who are struggling to find work at the moment because AI can do their job. It could do their job faster. Maybe not even better, or maybe better, but it does their job, bottom line. And it's just like, people are struggling already. This is starting to hit people already. I'm telling you, big on the personal brands right now. Big on the personal brands. Needed.
Get into it. Okay, and here's the twist. You'd think the tech world would be fiercely against this, right? But some of the biggest cheerleaders for basic income are the very same AI leaders whose inventions could wipe out millions of jobs. Is it because they're genuinely worried about society, or is it a smart move to prevent the kind of chaos that could hurt their bottom line? It's a strange partnership, and it makes you wonder, what do they see coming that we don't? To really get why something as huge as universal basic income, or
They see what AI is capable of. They see that this tool is so powerful that it could realistically have everybody sitting on their ass and getting paid for doing nothing. That's what they see. And they also know that we have to give the people something, because there will be chaos. There will be chaos. Everyone's going to lose their job. What? There are people that have studied 5, 6, 7 years for, or education, sorry, that they've studied 5, 6, 7 years for. What? And it's obsolete now. Nah, it doesn't matter. I'm useless. People are going to go mad.
UBI is even on the table. We need to understand the scale of the problem it's trying to solve. And it all goes back to the weird way our economy works now. Just think about it. In the old days, a massive company meant a massive number of jobs. But today's tech giants, I'm talking about Google, Meta, Apple.
There we go. There we go. The industrial era. You know, it took hundreds, thousands of people to produce machinery, to produce cars, to produce everything that we use was at one stage produced by a human being. And that shifts. That is shifting dramatically.
They generate unbelievable amounts of money with, honestly, a tiny number of employees. That whole model, born in Silicon Valley, is now spreading everywhere, and it's piling up wealth at the very top like never before. And when I say piling up, I mean it. Check this out. Between 2000 and 2015, the top 1% of people on the planet grabbed half of all the new wealth that was created. That's just a staggering concentration of money. And it's happening alongside another really worrying trend. So while all that cash is flowing upwards, the actual percentage of people in work around the world is going down. For years, the slice of the pie for ordinary workers has been shrinking. And now you throw advanced AI into the mix? Well, this trend is about to get kicked into overdrive. And listen, this isn't some far-off sci-fi problem. It's happening right now. AI is getting really good at the kinds of tasks you find in entry-level jobs, which basically pulls the ladder up for young people trying to get started. We're seeing it in creative fields too.
Listen, man. AI can do everything. Right now, there's nothing it can't do. And it's just getting more powerful. More powerful. Yesterday they announced, or was it Thursday, they've announced, was it OpenAI? Or Anthropic announced a new bit of AI that they've got that can find all the loopholes and all the holes in every single piece of software and system. They say it's so powerful that they don't want to release it to the people, but they are releasing it to companies to find holes within their network. They found a hole that existed for 27 years and no human was able to spot it, but they spot it. This piece of kit spotted it. Like, AI can do everything, man. There's nothing AI can't do. It's crazy.
Spotify had to delete millions of AI-generated songs that were siphoning money away from human artists. And believe me, this is just the first ripple of a very big wave. Okay, so you've got this huge, kind of scary challenge. What's the solution? Well, people are dusting off a really old idea and giving it a 21st century update. The concept of a basic income has been kicking around for centuries, but now it's being seriously considered for a uniquely modern problem.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's news to me. Like I said, you're watching this with me. I haven't watched it yet. I just saw the title and I said, yeah, this is something I want to touch on because I want to urge the people to start building their brands, start building their own IPs. It's very important. But yeah, centuries, I didn't know that.
So what exactly is it? Well, the clues are right in the name. It's universal, meaning everybody gets it, and it's unconditional, and this is the big one, which means no strings attached. You don't have to prove you're looking for a job or anything. It's just a direct, regular payment designed to give everyone a basic level of financial security. Probably.
Let's have it right. Some people are going to go crazy for this. What? Money for nothing? Oh man, I'm pretty sure the UK is going through a hard time when it comes to universal credit at the moment. I'm pretty sure recently I've heard that there's more people signing on than there's ever been. It's crazy. So, there's going to be people that are just this is going to be like heaven to them. What? I don't have to do anything and I'm getting money for, it's mad.
Probably the easiest way to think about it is as an income floor. The goal isn't to replace work, not at all. It's just to make sure that in an economy that feels more and more insecure, nobody can fall through the cracks into total poverty. It's a safety net, but redesigned for the age of AI. And don't for a second think this is just some fringe theory. This conversation is happening right at the top. The UK's own investment minister has said that as AI disrupts the job market, we're going to need some sort of concessionary arrangement, like this. This isn't a niche debate anymore. This is mainstream. And it is moving way beyond just talk. Across the UK, real-world experiments are either already happening or in the final stages of planning. The idea is to stop guessing and start getting hard data on what a basic income actually does to people's lives. These pilot schemes are taking a few different approaches. In Wales, they're focusing on a really vulnerable group, about 500 young people who are leaving the care.
Yeah, see, I knew that they were doing it. I knew Wales was once one of the places that they were doing it, actually. I just couldn't remember. But yeah, something that they actually been tested. It's real, man. It's real. The powers that be have realized that AI is coming, and it is coming to take over. It is a big disruptor. A big disruptor. But then you ask yourself, £1,600 a month. Some people are used to earning way more than that. Way more than that. How are those? They talk about creating chaos. I think offering someone who was making 5-6K a month, £1,600, it's going to be a bit of chaos there, mate. I can guarantee you that.
System. Then you have proposed trials in places like Jarrow and Manchester that are looking at different groups, from residents with disabilities to young people at risk of homelessness. In each one, they're testing what a $1,600 monthly payment does for people's health, stability, and choices.
Now, these pilots are fascinating, but rolling this out for the entire country, that would be a monumental task. And it brings up some absolutely massive questions about the kind of society we actually want to live in.
All right, let's break down the debate because this is where it gets really complicated. The hopes are enormous. We're talking about potentially ending absolute poverty, improving the nation's health by cutting down on financial stress, and maybe, just maybe, simplifying our insanely complex welfare system. But the hurdles are just as big. The number one question is always funding. How on earth do you pay for it? The price tag would be astronomical, and people worry it could siphon money away from essentials like the NHS. And then, of course, there's the big question about work. Would people stop working? It's the multi-trillion-pound gamble at the center of this whole debate.
So tell me something. What are you doing about this? What will you do from today going forward? Because it's coming. The world is changing. AI is here, and it will be taking jobs. It has been taking jobs. What are you going to do differently going forward? Because let's have it straight. Let's have it right. There's no amount of training that you can take to keep up with AI. There's none. The only thing that I can suggest, and don't take it for gospel, but only thing I can suggest is building your personal brand. Because AI cannot replicate you. Trust me, it cannot replicate you. There's only one you. You are the most unique thing on this planet. Just like everybody else around you. You're unique. There's only one you. So, my advice is build you, man. Build you.
This brings us to the really deep philosophical part of all this. If AI and automation just keep accelerating, we have to think beyond the economics of it all and ask what a future with less traditional work actually means for us as human beings.
When you get right down to it, UBI isn't just a policy idea. It's a tool for navigating a colossal shift in our society. For centuries, our lives, our identities, our whole social fabric has been built around the need to work. AI is forcing us to ask if we're ready for that entire foundation to change, and what we'll build to replace it.
And that's really the ultimate question this all leaves us with. If a policy like UBI takes care of our basic needs, food, shelter, security, what do we do with ourselves? What drives us? If we're not working to live anymore, what do we live for?
That's the question right there. What are you living for? What is your purpose? And I say this, Your purpose is who you are, what you can bring to the table, because you can bring something. Everybody can bring something. And the personal brand is going to be so powerful because AI is going to be running the place and people are going to be so involved in consuming and not creating that I'll be real with you. I don't think there will be many personal brands. I think most people, think about it, most people consume. Most people consume. They don't create. Maybe that will change now that AI is here. Maybe that will change. But start now, man. Get your foot in the door from now. Try and build yourself to be a person of influence, a key figure. You know, start somewhere, but I say start now. Guys, I hope that you found some value in this. It's just a paper boy, and I'll catch you on the next one.